It would be foolish of me to allow that relation to slip too far. Let's keep it up. Recolonize the homeland, Jake. It is somewhat tempting. But I kind of like the shape of the land we have here. Knowing that Muscovy, try as they might, I wonder if they're going to make it. I'm really happy with the situation there. Right, with this new ruler, England might finally advance in military technology. But they've got 3 policies going on. Stamp Act, Recruitment Act, and Naval School Act. Oh, that isn't good. This could be the start of a beautiful relationship between England and Austria. Neutral and friendly. Not unsurprising that England is friendly to anyone that's around. French are still friendly towards England. Come on, England. Can't wait to boogie with you. Good job on air, though. They're doing fairly well. Fully Western. Oh, Scotland. Jinx. I haven't had that much influence in Europe, but I gotta say, been some impressive powers popping up. What else is good for colonizing, if anything? Thought there was a 2 base tax around here. Cannot escape. Jake, you could make another claim on England. See, that's the right kind of thinking. I did Marches last, right? So we got claims on all of this. Cumbria, Yorkshire. Yeah, we'll go for Cumbria. Even perm. Fair play to them. Still hanging on in there. I'm sure there's a lot more tidying up I could do back home in America, but gotta remember the focus on this is the Chav invasion of England. And we shall invade. It's actually going to be really pitiful putting my guy into early retirement. Because then we make 11, 11, 12. Could probably make even more if I had better advisors, but I want to save up a bit of money because you never know when things are going to go south in that regard. Ah, Silamur, welcome to the family. I wonder, are you going to be joining the multiplayer game? In fact, since there's not much going on, I might as well tab out and check and see if there have been any more nation requests. Two, as it were. I would like to play as the glorious Sultanate of Air. I think Air is low enough. So sure. I'm going to reject putting you on a coin. Right, we're going to have you for another 2 months, and then I'm actually going to put you out of your misery. You've done a fantastic job for the country, and the best thing I can really do for you is offer you early retirement in honor of what you've done for the country, which has been lots. You're a national hero. Oh wow, whoa, I missed these ones, didn't I? You still give us military access, right? Done, done, and not yet done. So you guys get down here. Damn, that salty guy is divine. He rose to power at the age of 38, was it? And now he is 78. He has truly enlightened our country. In fact, before we put him down, let's see how good he would have been. Not half bad on the battlefield either. Alright, there we go. You've served your last day. Please go and retire yourself into the great salty mansion in Siberia. And we're going to elect a new guy. Who will it be? What do I want? It's a hard sell to go anything other than military, but we are ahead of time there. Right, we'll have a lot to core, so we'll go bureaucratic. But not bad yourself either. Got pancha. But I will forever remember Mr. Salty. Living out the rest of his days in Siberia. England is fighting Castile. Over what? The Australian conquest of Camilla. Yeah, what? Okay. So English Australia is going at it against Castilian Australia. Bane, what do you have to say for yourself? Name a province after him, Jake. You are right. I must. Cornwall will now forever be known as Salty Coast, to mark the very first Chav ruler to set foot in England proper. Mission complete. Everything's going not too bad. Yeah, France is still disgustingly friendly towards England, but England still have no friends. So we can't worry about that. We'll very shortly have our advanced Casus Belli, although it's going to take remarkably longer now that Salty no longer runs the country. Could probably afford to take my focus off the military for now. That would be a bit ridiculous, bang and donk. Totally a worthless idea. I looked up worthless in the dictionary and I found your idea. Alright, with that we'll have claims on pretty much all the English provinces we care about. Jake, name the disconnected southern Chav client state after him too. That's also a good idea. I wonder what their ideas will be. Do I want to do that though? I don't think so. Because I want to name this one something else. Republican tradition. What? In no situation do you choose that over a stab hit. don't want to spend that to raise my stability, however. There are better things to do with this. $20 though, that's insane. Ottomans will let you know what I think about you. Gotta keep that PP up. Jake, I suppose hypothetically if you have tradition of 0, that other option might be a good idea. Yeah, but by then you're on your road to becoming a despotism. You are right though. It's not that there's no situation, it's that such a situation would be whimsical. Looking forward to destroying you, England. Do I take that? Or do I wait? Nah, it gives us nothing. We wait. And we also marvel over our new lands here. What was that fortify province place? Hit Chitty. Well, sure, that's pretty good. Whoa. I like both of these, but we're going to take the army tradition. Jake, what is your favourite HRE country and why is it Ulm? I don't have all that much love for Ulm. Great country, but there are better. I'm not the biggest fan of playing in the HRE anyway. Come now, England. It'll be your day soon. You know, with only having Castile doing the colonizing instead of Castile and Portugal, it's actually going quite slowly. I suppose me ripping into England isn't helping the situation for them. Ah, hold on, I should probably think about integrating you soon. Once we've spent the dip points to get ourselves lime. Having to spend dip points on limes. Ludicrous. Jake, can you show us the tech map mode? I am nothing if not obliging. Check it out. Unsurprisingly, Sweden, France, Castile, Austria leading the fray. Commonwealth doing respectable for an Eastern nation, 19, 20, 23, so they're keeping up where it matters. In fact, they're ahead of me in Miltech. Muscovy doing not bad. Everything else over here is just garbage. Except for Mawar. And then there's me. Looking not so hot. I think we're doing respectable given how much we were shot in the leg at the start of the game. So where do I message to sign up to the MP? Drop me a message on Twitch. Should be easy enough. Alright, so somebody wants to play as heir. If I recall, heir is about 14 base tax, so that's fine. Hopefully you got my other message. In case, I'll be brief. I'd like to play as heir, sure. Jake, more claims? Is anything even worth claiming anymore? I don't want Meath, Ulster, Leinster. I don't want Gwynedd. That's overseas. Glamorgan is Welsh. I don't want that. Ah, there is of course Derby though. Well spotted. Tell me about yourselves, Mawar. allied with England and Jutland. But the problem is, if I declare war on you, I can't make England a co-belligerent, so I have to wait through my truces regardless. You can quite happily chain through countries thanks to this new system, or rather the old system reinstated. So you fight someone, you get your 15-year truce after defeating them, then you fight their ally or someone that they've guaranteed, or you ignore their warnings, and you rip into them repeatedly like that. Sure, it can cost double, but it's worth it if you can fight them faster than waiting 15 years. Yes, Knud, there should be no problem in you playing as heir. I think there's someone else playing in this region, but hey, I'll leave it to you guys if you want to join forces or kill each other. The French Alsatian Nationalist War. Yeah, you're at Tech 22, so you have that. And England still don't have Tech, Miltech 22. It's not even going to be funny for them. Why is the game obsessing over this one province? Improve it again in Hitichi. No. Do love seeing England preoccupied. Few times I actually want to give access to all these people because there is enemies. To anybody trying to do a world conquest attempt in this patch, you really want to avoid all these nations westernizing. Best way to do that is any land you take here, instantly make it into a trade company, because you can't westernize off of trade companies. Otherwise, just keep a border with them of a nation that's close to your tech, but something like Eastern or Muslim or Ottoman tech. That would be my advice. Not that I've done it in this patch, not that I want to do it in this patch, or indeed any other patch. Goddamn world conquests. Alright, 3 more years before we stamp down onto England again. It is regrettable that we don't have administrative efficiency just yet. Though we're not far from it, are we? Oh, we'll have it before we fight England. We'll be going at them with no admin tech, but I'm sure it'll take time for us to destroy them. No need to have troops stationed over in Salty Coast. We'll get you over to Lothian. Yeah, Novgorod's idea, Ivan's 100, is really helpful. Makes Novgorod incredibly strong if you pull off the early crushing of Muscovy, which isn't difficult. It really isn't. Fight defensively, have them smoke your winter, and then crush them with mercenaries. Scorch your land as well. You make plenty of money from the trade zone. That form American nation button taunts me ever so much. can't wait for this to just say Chavs top to bottom. Shame I have to wait though. Jake, how is Riga doing? Well, they're somehow still alive. Ah, of course, they are the staunch ally of the Commonwealth. I bet they're doing everything they can in their power to stop that from not being the case. And the Commonwealth still have Moldavia as a march, because Poland, I think, is the only country to start with a march, which is Moldavia, and the AI doesn't have any coding to either make or change marches. So Moldavia is one of the only countries in the world that's guaranteed not to get annexed, provided Poland don't get slapped silly. Jake, are you going to make more claims on England? There's nothing worth claiming anymore. Well, I might as well make a claim on Glamorgan and Gwynedd. Not that I have much intention to own them, but why not? Thought I sent someone here. Jake, how long until you can declare war on England? I think 3 years. Yep, less than 3 years. Just chilling out till then. Now that was interesting. Did anyone see that? My Republican tradition went up by 2 at the turn of the year. I didn't think it worked like that. I thought it ticked over. That's interesting. I wonder how the game counts that value. Surely it's not the case of getting a 1.1 bonus would equate to 2 per year. I don't know, I'll write that down so I can remember to look into it. Right under my note that tells me to finish Half Minute Hero, which I did. What a brilliant game. Look into Republican edition growth at turn of year. That's one way to find exploits. So who just went bankrupt? Oh, well, don't even need to ask. It was obviously Colombia. Jake, show us religious map mode. Absolutely. We'll take the better relations over time, since we'll be tanking quite a bit of aggressive expansion. That's something interesting. Shinto is growing up there. Catholicism still has a tight grip on the world, but thanks to us, Reformed is quite a thing. Okay, let's do here, Japan. You're trying to take my ancestral lands, and I cannot allow that. Ceremony disrupted. I hate that one. Yeah, that's caused by low tradition. Oh, has our combat width increased at all? No. 36 is still optimal. salt brings a tear to my eye. It just reminds me of salty. Client state in Siberia? No, you can only make client states in your home continent. But I have a plan, don't you worry. You know, I worry slightly for having inflation this high. But it should go down fast enough. I don't want to spend anything to put it down. Right, we're close. We'll get it before I forget. 2 deckers, something else. Navy morale, but the important thing is we will now get the greatest CB in the game. Like this, I can now assign it to client states. Glorious. We've gained nationalism against... Oh, really? We're in... Wait, I never even thought about our culture group. Oh, no, of course. It's tiny and pathetic. It's just that you hold our ancestral lands that I don't care about. Imperialism against everyone. This used to cause a crash if there were too many people in it. We must take the capital of Stockholm. Sure. But the glorious thing about it is 75% cost for all provinces. Okay, for some reason I thought it was 50% earlier. But regardless, 75% aggressive expansion as well. Can't wait. Do you pay Diplo power for provinces using the imperialism peace Cassis? I can't remember. Right, AO is almost done. Where do we go from there? Probably take this land just... No. No, must take the ancestral homeland. $774 days to arrive. That suits me just fine. Haitian Dragoons, another waste of space. I don't think there's any point in waiting though, because nobody's going to be getting the next military technology anytime soon, giving us another neighborhood bonus. And that's another good one. Prepare to be outperformed, England. Don't England get discipline from their national ideas? 5% or so? Yeah, reform of commission buying, discipline plus 5%. I'll show them. We'll get our war focus going just before it all starts up. What's Jake waiting for? Truce. And I know I like to say that truce is just a piece of paper, but oh my. You have Arwak as a protectorate. Ho 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 ho! You are going to wish that you didn't when I'm done with you, England. But by all means, keep them. Truce with Chavs. 1 more year. You know, I have significantly fewer troops this time. Would it be prudent of me to ship you guys over? Nah, you're kind of helpful over there. France still probably...